Hey everybody, Mr. Ricker here. Today's assignment is going to be on money and debt, really about adding and subtracting rational numbers we're going to talk about, but put in the context of money. I think money is probably one of the best ways to teach people about using numbers, just daily math stuff, because you use money every day. So I always think that it's one of the best things that we can, or one of the best ways that we can teach you all. So that's what I'm going to do today. So this back here. And make sure we got enough room here. Out the way. Show my thumb in the way of the camera again. Alright, so let's say that you had, I don't know, let's just say $40 in a bank account. Okay, so you got $40. You got $40 in an account. Okay, so you got $40. And then you deposit. Now, the thing is about with word problems is the key to the word problem is always in the words. Okay, there's just specific words that help you determine what you're doing. So you got the values and then the wording. So deposit means to put in. If you're putting something in, think about putting money into a little jar or something like that. The more you put in, the more you got. So you're adding. So this is saying that if I deposit, let's just say $100. Okay. Deposit. Push it up here a little bit. Deposit is to add. Okay, deposit means add. So all I'm going to do is say, okay, just 40 plus 100 is 140. And that's all you got to do with a question like that. Now, let's say that you start with a negative balance. Okay? So a negative balance means that you spent more money than what you got. Okay? So you had so much money, but you forgot how much money is in there, but you spent a whole lot, and all of a sudden, you got to put some money in because you owe the bank money. So let's say instead you had negative $40, or a balance of negative $40. I'm going to write that here. Balance is here. You had a balance of negative $40. So you got to put some money in. So you're going to deposit $100. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean you're going to have 60, negative 60, 100, 40, negative 140? Well, it's all in the math. And your calculators will do this. Sometimes, most calculators, I got a very simple calculator here. And it's got, negative symbol to it. So it's like, I'll show it to you. It's like this type of calculator. So what I do here on this one is I take 40, and then my negative I have to hit. Some of them you got to hit negative afterwards. Some of you hit positive, or you can hit beforehand. But negative 40, you can see the negative sign right there. Plus deposit $100. No, not 1,000. Let me redo that one. 40 negative plus 100 equals 60. So this one is equal to 60. Now, so one thing you want to notice is that, hey, I noticed that 100 minus 40 is also 60. That's true. When I start with a negative and I add a positive, it's like if I were to flip this around, it'd look like this. 100 minus 40. And that's, of course, 60. It's another way to think of it. Okay, your next problem, let's say that, take this off here. Let's say that, again, you have a negative balance, or you owe the bank money. And let's just say that you owe the bank money, let's say the money that you owe the bank is $100. So you are negative $100. That's how much money you got. Anytime you owe money, it's a negative, because it's money you don't have. And let's say that your brother or sister owes, let's say, $50 less than you do. Okay, so this is you, what you owe, and your sibling owes $50 less than you. And again, it's all in the wording. You got to think about it. If your sibling owes less than you, okay, it's closer to 0. So what I need to do here is figure out that you can either subtract the negative, okay, because he's still in the negative, but in this case, we're actually going to add it. And I'm going to show you the reason why here in a second. Let's just get the answer. This answer would be negative 50. So the sibling owes negative 50, or owes $50. That sibling is at 50, negative 50. So you think about it. If you owe $100, or let's say you have $100, and your sibling has $50 less than you, they've got $50. We'll flip that around. If your sibling owes $100 and you owe $50 less, that sibling owes $50. So negative 50 is the answer to that one. Or you could just say, he or she owes $50. You could say that as well, okay, if you were to word it out. All right, the next one, let me erase this off here. Let's say that you have, again, a negative balance in your checking account or your bank account. Let's say that you have a negative balance of $113. And then you go to the bank or to the ATM and you put money in so you get closer to having more money, or actually having money in your account. But let's just say you put in $57. So you deposit, remember that plus is deposit, $57. Again, your calculator, just take your calculator. Negative 113 plus 57. So I did that on mine. $113 negative plus 57 that I deposited is still negative 56. Now you'll notice, put that here, you still negative 50, so you still owe $56 to the bank, or you could say your account is $56 short, something like that. Notice that the negative, just as a value, this 113 is bigger than the 57 you're adding in. So the negative is larger than the positive, number-wise. In reality, this is less than that. But you can just take a look here, 113 and 57. But the negative is 113, so your answer is definitely going to be negative. But your calculator can figure all it out. So this means that you still have a negative $56 balance in your account. So good luck, guys. Make sure you get the assignment done, and I will see you soon.